Hi Nigel. How are you doing? Um, did you find the place okay? How did you come here?
I drove.
Okay. Did you find parking? Or everything was
Yeah,
good?
it was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, no problem today.
Yeah. Before we start, would you like any water or like?
I'd like a glass or a bottle of water
Oh
if you have.
no. Give me a second,
Thank you.
please.
Thank you very much.
No. Um, Before we start,
Yes.
would you like to? Would you like me to tell you again then private and confidentiality stuff? I think we have covered this. Are you alright with that?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Okay. So, Nigel, how is things at home like after you have the girls? How is it going? You wanna tell me some things?
Um, it, it's it's been okay. I still have my struggles. I still have my struggles with the girls. I mean, it's not easy as what I thought it would be.
Yeah.
So yeah, hence why I'm here today. Just so we can work through.
What do you think it's your like more difficult?
It's just been a difficult period, like I said to you last time. Ever since my sister passed away, you know, I had to step up and become a father overnight. When as just before that it was only my life I had to take care of, whereas now I've got the two beautiful girls that I've got to take care of, and I don't feel like I have a really good support network, and a lot of times I feel like I'm drowning, and also that I sometimes I feel like I generally don't know what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I'm a father figure that's just been sprung upon me. And even with my friend, when she tries to help out and whatever, sometimes, that's a little bit overwhelming. And yeah, look, it's just a constant struggle, I just when I think I have good days, then I realize that it also, gets tough on me.
Yeah. It
So yeah,
sounds.
so it's been difficult. I can't say it's been a walk in the park.
Yeah, it sounds like you're having like some difficulties, but you're here now. How's the help? You have mentioned that you have like an auntie
Yes.
ready. How's
Yes.
that? Did she come and help
She
sometimes?
does. She means well. She means well. She does. She tries to, give support and try to help and everything like that. But I think she's asphyxiated on the past too much. She keeps referring to my sister's ex partner that he was a deadbeat and he wasn't good for her, and she refers back to that, which really doesn't help me. There are times where she does try, but overall I feel a lot of times I feel like I didn't have her help, because it gets a bit confusing. It's just a bit too much. So I'm dealing with all that, but then she comes over and there's added pressure. So yeah,
Yeah.
so I don't know. Sometimes it works against me. Yeah, but I know she means well. I know she means well. She's coming from a good place, but yeah.
Okay. And so Nigel, today I would like to explain you.
Yep.
There are some theories
Right.
based on some uh, psychologists or psychiatrists that they did research in the past, and based on that theories, um, you can see that some things that are happening in your early life and childhood life
Right.
can affect your future, your adult life, your like relationships, and or even something suddenly change and
Right.
suddenly happen like in your
In my case, in my
your
situation.
case.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So that today I wanna like explain you a little bit.
Yep.
I can tell you like who are these people that they have these series, and then I can give you information. You can make your own research as well, and sometimes people like read these theories or information and then
Yeah, fine.
reflect on themselves.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So
you've done this to other people,
Yes.
and generally you find that it helps.
Look, it might help on them.
Yeah.
It might not help on you. Everyone is
Okay.
different, but it's like more as an education thing,
Okay.
and you can see, or maybe you can reflect yourself in these theories or not, or can help you or not,
Okay.
just to give you to understand, like
So it's a bit of a guide.
exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. So sometimes the way we handle relationships
Yes.
and closeness as adults comes from things that happened earlier in our life.
Right.
Okay.
That makes sense, I guess.
Just give me a second.
Not a problem.
So there's a theory that that says that when we don't get much emotional support growing up, it can make it harder to feel confident
Right.
or connect later on.
Okay.
It doesn't mean anything is wrong with you,
Right.
all right? It just means your past experience
Yep.
can shape how you react now,
Okay.
especially when you suddenly have people depending on you.
Right.
Okay, so that theory is like from a psychologist called Erickson.
Right.
Okay, and it's explained this. It's called like intimacy versus isolation.
Sorry, say that again. Intimacy versus isolation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's another theory
Yep.
that says we all need certain things in place before we can feel calm and confident.
Right.
Okay? So things like feeling safe,
Yeah.
having enough space, having support, and feeling steady in ourselves.
Right.
When life suddenly changed, like the girls moving in,
Yeah.
those basic needs can get shaken up.
Okay.
And when those needs aren't fully met, it's normal to feel stressed, unsure, and overwhelmed.
Okay.
It's not a personal failure. It's just
So
how
a personal
human.
failure.
It's not a personal failure.
Failure. Okay.
It's just how humans work. Okay,
Yeah.
that's from another theory of like someone called Maslow's, and there's the hierarchy of needs. All right? And the same is another theory I want to talk about, like another idea we sometimes use in counseling is that our early relationships, like with our parents or caregivers, can affect how we see ourselves and how we connect with others later on.
Right.
If we didn't get much support or comfort growing up, it can make us doubt ourselves as adults,
Okay. Yes.
especially in caring roles.
Caring roles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
This theory is also helps explain the girls' reaction
Right.
because they were very attached to their mom, and understanding this can help you make sense of both your feelings and theirs.
Okay.
So that's another theory of like attachment theory of Bowlby. I can give you later more information. You can search on your own. How does that sound?
It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
It makes a lot of sense. It's just, you know, obviously you said there are theories and there's certain approaches, but I'm just thinking of how I would implement it towards the girls. So
Yeah. So, Nigel, I would like to make you some questions based on this series and uh, we can analyze a little
Okay.
bit better.
Yeah, that'd be
Okay.
good. Yep. That'd be helpful.
You grew up with a very little support from your parents,
Oh, absolutely. Little to no support. I felt like I was never there.
and you didn't really have an adult who made you feel safe or understood.
Yeah, I missed a lot of hugs.
When someone growing up without that steady base, it can make it really hard to feel confident when
Yeah.
they suddenly have to care for others.
Right.
Do you think this might be part of why you feel so unsure and scared of doing the wrong thing with the girls? Tell me about it.
I never really thought about it, to be honest, but now that you're breaking it down, it could stem from that. I mean, yeah, you know what, you're probably right, because I had little to no support from my parents, and now that this has sprung upon me, I don't want to be like them. I want to be able to give support. So I probably do lack the confidence there because of my upbringing. Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. I've never thought of it that way, but now that you're telling me that, you're making a lot of sense. You're breaking it down quite good for me.
So, when you were young, you didn't have enough, you didn't have anyone who helped you
I didn't really have a lot of love and support.
you-
No.
and manage big feelings or showed you how to calm down when the things were stressful. And
Not really. No.
like in that theory it suggests that when we don't get that early support we can feel overwhelmed as adults,
Yeah.
and children look to us for comfort. Do you feel that your own childhood might be affecting how you react when Amy cries or when Marnie gets angry?
I'd like to say no, but probably yes. You know, I'd like to think that I'm not as reactive, but yeah, I think. Yeah, I think it probably does stem from my childhood and how I was brought up with the lack thereof, and yeah, I think the way my childhood was, I think that definitely constitutes the reactions I have towards the girls. But I try to counter those, so it's in a positive way rather than negative.
So you mentioned that like you didn't grow up with consistent love or reassurance.
Yeah, it was lacking in my childhood. It was definitely
so
lacking.
trusting yourself and trusting that others
Well,
won't reject you.
I had to build trust within myself. I had no one
And
to
that can
support me.
feel really hard.
Yes.
Sometimes people who have that kind of childhood end up doubting whether they can be a safe person for someone else. Do you think this might be why you worry that you won't be able to connect with the girls or to be what they need?
I'm not too sure. That's an interesting one. Obviously, obviously I don't have the world of confidence in it really. So sometimes, I do doubt myself. And that could, I've never thought about whether it stems from my child, but it could be. So yeah, it's a difficult one. I'm not too sure. Yeah, I'm not too sure how to positively answer that one. But yes, it could be a reflection of how I grew up.
So Nigel, when someone grows up like that, it can make it hard to feel comfortable letting others in or asking for help as an adult. Do you think this might be why you sometimes pull back and try to handle everything on your own?
Yeah.
Even things feel too big to manage alone.
A lot of times, yeah, I get overwhelmed. Yeah, 100%.
And you said that you've lived a pretty quiet life with only a small group of friends, and you haven't really had many close relationships.
That's right.
And so, based on Erickson that I mentioned before, suggests that when people don't have strong emotional connections, can feel quite alone during stressful times. Do you feel that this sense or being on your own might be adding to the pressures you're feeling now with the girls?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Yep, you hit the nail on the head because of the fact that I've always, been pretty much by myself and I've only ever had to cater for myself. Then yeah, definitely now with the inheritance of the girls, it's difficult. Absolutely.
And when someone hasn't had many safe or trusting relationships, stepping to a caring role can feel scary
Yeah,
because it means getting emotionally close and being needed.
absolutely.
That can bring up fears of not being good enough or letting people down. Do you think that uh, this might be part of why you feel so worried about whether you can be what the girls need right
Absolutely.
now?
Absolutely. That's one running fear that I definitely have in amongst everything else that we've said is that I do live in the constant fear that maybe because I'm not their biological father, that that I'm not gonna be a suitable role model and a father figure for them. So because of that, it plays on my mind. It plays on
So
my mind.
Nigel, when a big change happens,
Yeah.
like suddenly having the girls moving to your small home,
Yeah.
it can shake up your sense of safety and stability.
Yes.
So the other theory it says like suggests that when our basic needs feel unsettled, it's completely normal to feel stressed or overwhelmed.
Yes.
Do you think that this sudden change in your living situation might be part of why everything feels so heavy and how to manage right now?
Yeah, I do get overwhelmed because, like I said to you, I've lived by myself and for myself all these years, and now having to inherit two beautiful girls, that it's almost like they are invading my space. But I'm learning day by day to live with it, to cater for it, But yeah, it's definitely overwhelming. It's completely daunting and overwhelming, 100%.
Okay. With the girls needing so much from you so quickly,
Yes.
those needs might not be fully met at the moment. Do you feel that having more support or structure around you would help you feel more grounded and less anxious?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to put systems in place and some sort of a structure in order to minimize the extra, stress and that feeling of overwhelming, being overwhelmed.
So, according to another theory,
Yes.
feeling like we belong and feeling good about ourselves are important needs too. When those needs aren't met, like when you're, like you say, you criticized by your auntie Tredy,
Yeah.
or unsure how to parent, it can make you doubt yourself. Do you
Yes.
think having more encouragement or understanding from others would help you feel more confident in caring for the girls?
I think so. Yeah. Well, we all want to hear positive feedback. Positive feedback. Obviously, if you're if you're getting positive feedback and encouragement, it sits in you and it makes you feel like you're doing something right. I think we all need that. So I definitely need that kind of support and kind of assistance in that area. Whether it be from Aunt Trudy or whether it be with someone of the likes of you.
Yep.
Yeah,
Understand what you say.
Look, everyone wants to know that they're pretty and feel pretty. Just like in any situation that you handle, if someone says, "Good on you, mate," you're having a crack. You're doing it. You build the confidence.
You're doing really well so far. All right. Suddenly, you are with like two girls,
Yes,
but you're doing great.
whether I'm drowning or not, I'm coping. I'm coping. I'm pushing through with it, and I do believe that there's light at the end of the tunnel, and baby steps, things will get better.
Yeah. So today we've like covered this theory based on this theory's experience.
Yeah.
and try to give you to understand like other point of views.
Yes.
And why might things happening.
Yeah,
and
where the
how
problem
we
could
react,
stem from. Yeah,
and
yeah,
how
absolutely.
we react sometimes.
Yes.
How do you see these things?
I think it was very positive because you kind of, it kind of makes you question things, which I don't do, and obviously if you scratch beneath the surface, you do realize that a lot of the stress, pressure, and overwhelm feeling, and the lack of love and everything can stem from your childhood. So it's just it's good that you brought it to my attention, because now I can self-reflect and go, okay, it's obviously me, So it will help me work through what I need to work through.
Yeah.
In terms of to be a better father figure, role model for the girls.
I can give you some like more information about the theories.
Yeah,
so
that'd
you
be
can
great.
have your
That'll
like
be
you
great.
can
That'll
do
be great. That'll be great.
that I can put it in.
That'll be a good building process for me.
Yeah, and as we've said, like I would like to see you again in 2 weeks. Is that fine?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, to see how you're doing really good job with the girls.
Thank
and,
you.
I'm sure they are like happy, and
Yeah, the girls
they'll be
are good.
proud of you. And I'm looking forward to see you. So can I see you in like the 5th, the 9th of next month?
Yeah.
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 Same
Yeah, I'm
time,
generally
like 11.
Around this time, yeah, it's good.
Okay. So thanks for coming, and
Thank you.
looking forward to see you.
Likewise. Thank you very
Bye
much.
bye.